In this video, we'll be multiplying 3-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers. I'm going to work through 4 different examples. If you'd like to have a go at these examples yourself before we go through them, pause the video and press play when you're ready. So the first calculation is 542 multiplied by 12. It's crucial to align the numbers accurately when using written methods for the 4 operations. The number 542 has 2 ones, 4 tens and 5 hundreds. The number 12 has 2 ones and 1 10. Now that we're set up, we're ready to multiply. In long multiplication, we multiply each digit of the first number by each digit of the second number. First, we're going to multiply 2 by 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Now we can multiply 2 by 4 tens. 2 times 4 is 8. Now we can multiply 2 by 5 hundreds. 2 times 5 is 10. Now we can multiply 110 by 2 ones. As we're now multiplying the number in the tens column, we need to use 0 as a placeholder in the ones column. So now that we've got 0 as our placeholder, we can multiply 110 by 2. 1 times 2 is 2. Now we can multiply 110 by 4 tens. 1 times 4 is 4. Now we can multiply 110 by 5 hundreds. 1 times 5 is 5. The next step is to add the 2 answers together. So 4 add 0 is 4. 8 add 2 is 10. We can drop the 1 in the hundreds column, as it represents 100. 0 add 4 add 1 is 5. And finally, 1 add 5 is 6. So the answer is 6,504. Let's have a look at the next calculation. 367 multiplied by 25. First, we need to line the numbers up accurately. The number 367 has 7 ones, 6 tens and 3 hundreds. And the number 25 has 5 ones and 2 tens. Now that we're set up, we're ready to multiply. First, we're going to multiply 5 by 7. 5 times 7 is 35. We carry the 3 below in the tens column, as it represents 3 tens. Now we can multiply 5 by 6 tens. 5 times 6 is 30. We need to add the 3 tens below, so 30 add 3 is 33. We can carry the 3 below in the hundreds column, as it represents 3 hundreds. Now we can multiply 5 by 3 hundreds. 5 times 3 is 15. We need to add the 3 hundreds below, so 15 add 3 is 18. Now we can multiply 2 tens by 7. As we're now multiplying the number in the tens column, we need to use 0 as a placeholder in the ones column. 2 times 7 is 14. We can carry the 1 below in the hundreds column, as it represents 100. Next, we multiply 2 tens by 6 tens. 2 times 6 is 12. We need to add the 100 below, so 12 add 1 is 13. We carry the 1 below in the thousands column, as it represents 1000. Now we can multiply 2 tens by 3 hundreds. 2 times 3 is 6. We need to add the 1000 below, so 6 add 1 is 7. The next step is to add the two answers together. So 5 add 0 is 5. 3 add 4 is 7. 8 add 3 is 11. We carry the one below in the thousands column, as it represents 1000. 1 add 7 add 1 is 9. So the answer is 9175. Here's the next example, 472 times 34. First, we need to line the numbers up accurately. 472 has 2 ones, 7 tens and 4 hundreds. And the number 34 has 4 ones and 3 tens. Now that we're set up, we're ready to multiply. First, we're going to multiply 4 by 2. 4 times 2 is 8. Next, we multiply 4 by 7 tens. 4 times 7 is 28. We carry the 2 below in the hundreds column, as it represents 2 hundreds. Now we can multiply 4 by 4 hundreds. 4 times 4 is 16. We need to add the 2 hundreds below, so 16 add 2 is 18. Next, we multiply 3 tens by 2. As we're now multiplying the number in the tens column, we need to use 0 as a placeholder in the ones column. 3 times 2 is 6. Next, we multiply 3 tens by 7 tens. 3 times 7 is 21. We can carry the 2 below in the thousands column, as it represents 2 thousands. Next, we multiply 3 tens by 4 hundreds. 3 times 4 is 12. We need to add the 2 thousands below, so 12 add 2 is 14. The next step is to add the two answers together. 8 add 0 is 8. 8 add 6 is 14. We can drop the 1 in the hundreds column, as it represents 100. 8 add 1 is 10. We can drop the 1 below in the thousands column, as it represents 1000. 1 add 4 add 1 is 6. And then we have 1 10,000. So the answer is 16,048. Here's the last example, 394 multiplied by 57. First, we need to line the numbers up accurately. 394 has 4 ones, 9 tens and 3 hundreds. And 57 has 7 ones and 5 tens. Now that we're set up, we're ready to multiply. First, we're going to multiply 7 by 4. 7 times 4 is 28. We can carry the 2 below in the tens column, as it represents 2 tens. Next, we multiply 7 by 9 tens. 7 times 9 is 63. We need to add the 2 tens below, so 63 add 2 is 65. We carry the 6 below in the hundreds column, as it represents 6 hundreds. Now we can multiply 7 by 3 hundreds. 7 times 3 is 21. We need to add the 6 hundreds below, so 21 add 6 is 27. Next, we multiply 5 tens by 4. As we're now multiplying the number in the tens column, we need to use 0 as a placeholder in the ones column. 5 times 4 is 20. We carry the 2 below in the hundreds column, as it represents 2 hundreds. Next, we multiply 5 tens by 9 tens. 5 times 9 is 45. We need to add the two hundreds below, so 45 add 2 is 47. We carry the 4 below in the thousands column, as it represents 4 thousands. Next, we multiply 5 tens by 3 hundreds. 5 times 3 is 15. We need to add the 4 thousands below, so 15 add 4 is 19. The next step is to add the two answers together. 8 add 0 is 8. 5 add 0 is 5. 7 add 7 is 14. We carry the 1 below in the thousands column, as it represents 1000. 2 add 9 add 1 is 12. We can drop the 1 below in the 10,000s column, as it represents 10,000. And finally, 1 add 1 is 2. So the answer is 22,458.